worthless. You're not even good for that. Like, but for some reason, I'm labeled like a bully. You're a piece of shit, low-life, fake, fraud, hypocrite, psycho, jealous, freak. I could go on and on. Pathetic, simpleton, boring, trash box. I'm labeled like a bully. You're a... Wow. 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 You are so mean, Ziggy. Did you... My daughter is like been begging for her nose pierced. It's not. I can't do it. And I got one of those nose piercing thing kits because I really didn't think that she would go through it. They were only like $10 or something. And she wants me to do it right now. I'm like, well, that might be really good content. You also watch me cry. I don't think you're going to do it. Yeah, I am. Or something. And she wants me to do it right now. I'm like, well, that might be really good content. You also watch me cry. And I really don't. And I'm not going to sit there and for hours with her, like, saying, do it. And then, oh, no, don't. Okay, ready. No, no. No, I'm not going to do that for, like, ever. Up my daughter is, first of all, do they not realize school's out? It's like June 9th. My daughter can be up at any time she wants. So, next. Also, even if school was in, she was doing online school, and the school she was doing, it didn't really matter. She didn't have to be up at a certain time. Drama community has sent me probably 3 videos of figure, and Breege, don't worry about that stuff, like what people say, because haven't you noticed it doesn't matter? I knew people would say something about that, bringing it up, but guys, I'm a very, I always have to say this, which you know this, but most of you, I'm a very transparent person. I don't feel like if I acted all like secretive, then people should ask questions, because I'm not gonna walk on eggshells anymore just because I'm worried about, oh, what are people gonna think? No, there is way worse things. We have a missing girl who Summer Wells has been missing for a year now, who lived in squalor and absolute filth. Was not up. I mean, the kids were not up to date shots. They did not have any type of medical care. I really think anything I mention is really low on the totem pole. They're just looking for things to talk shit about. Hide things and you have to lie. Then you're just not being true to yourself, and there's just no reason to. That means you're. And even if I don't mention everything about my life, that's just how I've always been, though. I mean, and it's not going to be something that changes overnight. It might be something I learn over time. If I do this YouTube thing for a long time, I might be like, okay, I freaking have, kind of like having a million hangovers. I'll eventually learn. But still, at the same time, I feel like they just make up things. You guys have seen that. They make up things. So might as well give them something to talk about. Play around and, like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go pierce Athena's ear. I'll show pictures. I got some numbing stuff. It won't hurt. I mean, if Dawn can do surgery on a cat, surely I can pierce Athena's ears. Play around. My daughter's been wanting it since she was 12. So really, this is actually, me deciding at 14 to let her is really, she's been asking for 2 years. Stay up next. I mean, just like Mama. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She learns from the best. My daughter's been fall far from the tree. She learns from the best. Is really she's been asking for 2 years. Stop it. She's been asking for 2 years. Stay up next. I mean, just like Mama. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She learns from the best. Absolutely ridiculous. When have you guys ever seen me really? I don't mention money, really. I don't get why somebody would think that I would actually. When have you guys ever seen me really, I don't mention money, really. I don't get seeing your freaking face. You have a nose like a tree trunk. We're just 333 in chat. Is afraid of breaking her pelvis again, I guess. But she has didn't she say she had a perfect vagina? But yet, how are you going to even use that thing if your freaking pelvis is broke? You're just worthless. You're not even good for that. Like, but for some reason, I'm labeled like a bully. You're a piece of shit, low-life, fake, fraud, hypocrite, psycho, jealous, freak. I could go on and on. Pathetic, simpleton, boring, trash box. Wow. 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 You are so mean, Ziggy.